What is up, everybody? Welcome to another Windmill Slam.
Surprise, surprise, special guest, Oisin Lyons.
Yeah, I'm here.
And we passed 3,000 subscribers.
We did, so to celebrate,
we are going to do a draft. So here we go.
Yeah, no, basically we have an idea for a special celebration, but neither of us had time to do it. So we're going to do that at some point in the next few weeks, probably.
Yeah.
But like, don't hold your breath, because we gotta there's a lot of setup involved and waiting on other people and that kind of thing. So it's tricky.
I think we take a stalwart Avon. What do you think?
Stalwart Avon.
Okay, I've done a lot more of these drafts than you have.
Yeah, that's true.
Pro tip: pick white cards, and then either green or red cards.
Okay,
and then that's the draft.
Go for it. Okay, like Stalwart Avon seems really underwhelming.
It's not amazing, but neither any. Pardon me. Neither any. The next best card is like Watercourser or Ringwarden Owl, or I guess Meddler's okay.
Meddler, I like Meddler as what you call it, anti-twin tech.
I don't think we're likely to run the Spinner Twin.
No, but
that's
like, I just like the fact that you can go Meddler against the Twin. The Twin goes onto the Meddler, and then any future twins, you can just tap your Meddler.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any what would you choose instead in the next 5 seconds?
It would probably, like, if it was me, I would probably take the Watercourser, just because I think it's like significantly more powerful, and I'm not.
It happened again! What should it happen again? It happened again! Oh my god!
So we have to actually click on the cards now, because reserving picks doesn't work, and we're taking the Leaf Gilder, by the way.
Are we? Oracle's way better than Leaf Gilder. This card's insane.
You reckon? I'd go for Leaf Gilder.
To go with our fucking Master Web?
No, just because I think Leaf Gilder's a better card.
Whoa. What?
Than Oracle.
It's a 4-mana 3/3 lifelink renown.
But elves are so good. Well, like,
no, they're not.
Mana elves are so good.
Right. That's fair. No, I just know. This is an insane pick to choose this over this.
Okay. I would have taken the Leaf Gilder here, but I won't. Like you say, you've done a lot more of these.
That being said, though, this draft's a free roll now. Because we're getting our money back.
Again.
So,
oh my god.
Episode 3 of Going Infinite, free rolling! Currently the best strategy... Fire Impulse, right?
It's gotta be.
Currently the best strategy to Go Infinite is reserve one of your picks and get reimbursed.
Yeah, no, just Fire Impulse.
I wonder if it really works with first picks. Could you do it with your 13th pick?
I have no idea, man.
If you do it with your 13th pick...
Would you still get reimbursed?
Yes, they don't read those emails.
Okay.
If you submit too many in a month, they're like, hang on. Because that happened to me once. Back in M15 when drafts would crash something about 30 to 40% of the time,
which is too much.
10 is too much.
Yeah.
But they'd crash a lot, and I'd be like, all right, reimburse it, run it back. And then eventually they were like, can you send us some specs about your computer and your internet connection to make sure it's not on your end? And I was like, yes, here it is. And they're like, okay. They're like, all right,
sorry about that.
Sorry. The last one I sent for this, they were like, you shouldn't use YouTube, Twitch, or any other streaming services while playing Magic Online,
while loading
pictures of cards.
Yeah, Jesus.
Just terrible, right?
Absolutely unplayable.
So how's this? This card's quite good.
I mean,
we're in white red. Sorry,
not necessarily. We've taken 2 cards.
They're both very good cards, though.
Yeah, I mean, Force Mage is pretty good, but Majoring Bully is not unplayable. No,
I think I'm going to take this just in case this continues to work out. We got this 3rd pick. That's a signal.
Not necessarily.
I think a 3rd pick...
It's a data point.
It's a data point.
As Marshall would say.
But a 3rd pick, first pickable card in a colour,
sure,
implies that at least 1 or 2 people in that direction are.
What do you think of Cobblebrute?
I don't love it. I think it... Maybe this? Or this are probably the best cards in the pack, right?
I think Debra Shaman's pretty cool.
We'll hedge a little, because I don't think we want a Cobblebrute, so
we could end up like red-black?
Yeah, we'll see if this works out. I'm so much less invested now that this is free.
But we should still try and win.
Yeah, duh, because then you profit. The greatest way to go infinite.
Yeah, man. What is this? Is this an A4? Are we doing an A4?
It is an A4, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't. That wasn't intentional. That wasn't an intentional exploit that I set up to do.
No, it's like that is a feature that used to work.
And we were talking about it. We weren't running down the clock to be assholes. We were talking about it.
And by the way, I saw a lot of on your last video, the one where this bug first entered out for your
reared its ugly head.
Yeah. I saw a lot of people giving out to you for running down the clock when you'd already decided what you're going to pick. We do these videos so we can like talk about the cards. And Knight of the Pilgrims
pretty good too. But I think our War Oracle is better than our Mantle of Webs, so I think I want the Knight.
I think there's a fallacy. Like, I'm going to agree with you here. I think that reasoning is a fallacy.
Why?
To begin with, because you're not hedging against the cards you already have. You're hedging against future picks as well.
I think hedging against the cards I already have as well, though. This makes us more likely to run this good card. This makes us more likely. Well, not. I mean, this is not really a data point in this decision, whereas this is a decision point.
Yeah, no, I think you're correct in taking this, but I think the scope was wrong there.
Hey. Back and forth.
I thought Zendikars were all made 3/3s, and it doesn't.
I got wrecked by this yesterday. I had a deck last night that had a Hangerback Walker and a Pia and Kieran and Lar and a Knight of the Forward Order and all this crazy crap, and they had 8 Water Coursers in the Zendikars Royal, and I couldn't get through it. It was the worst. I guess Heavy Infantry.
That's such a bad card.
I know it's not great, but
such a bad card.
I mean, the best card here is this, and that's also not insane, and there's really no reason to pick a 4th color. Because this is a non-entity.
That's just not a card, yeah.
So...
I don't want to play that Heavy Infantry, though.
It's not the end of the world. It's okay. Doors, walls, skulls, it matters not. All barriers will be broken. Yay or nay on that flavor?
That's some good flavor text.
What about when you are felled? When you are felled by my mace, you shall know.
You shall know. My name is the law.
Right. I'm all right with the tax. Keaton stick tax.
I'm a big Eyeblight Massacre fan, though.
It's not. It kills a lot. Like it's not.
Yeah, no. I mean, it just goes in the decks I like to draft, which aren't good in this format. But
do you see the Reasons that came out with that theory? Uber theory.
Yeah, that's my kind of draft style.
I'm much more of a cabs kind of guy.
Yeah. This is probably why.
In the sense, I've never gotten an Uber. I've never gotten an Uber ride.
You've never used it?
No, have you? We have it here now.
Yeah, it's in Dublin now, but I think it just mostly connects you to taxis in the same way Halo does, because we don't have a lot of the private drivers in Dublin.
Mm-hmm. It's great for unemployed people.
Yeah, it's handy.
Not great for not getting murdered, I would imagine.
Sure. Because there's not a lot of regulation on...
There's very little. This is still here. That's insane. Blue is a very bad colour. Green is not great either.
I've heard it said that green is worse than blue.
Yeah, that's generally considered to be the case. Mighty Leap's a good card, though.
I think blue's... The awkward part about blue is that the cards it has are quite good at supporting other colours, but then a lot of them are double blue cost.
To an extent, I guess we'll take one of these. If you get 3 of them, you're getting somewhere.
Still not even that.
Do we want one of these if we get a grasp?
Nah. It's good with suppression bonds as well.
That's not likely to leave the battlefield, though.
The sack outlets, maybe. I don't know. What was I talking about?
Infectious Bloodlust. Or blue.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. Like, the problem I found with blue is that it wants to be a support colour, but it's got a lot of double costs.
It's like, Claustrophobia is really good. Ring Ward now is really good.
I mean, like, there's really good support cards like...
Disperse is great.
Void Mage Separatist. Disperse,
that's great.
Yeah, like, it just supports a tempo deck really well. So blue-white aggro...
It's totally good,
It's a deck I like, but then you can't really play your Claustrophobias that effectively.
Don't love Willbreaker. This pack is astoundingly bad for us. It's
yeah, like, what are we taking?
Titan Strength. But...
Are we taking Titan Strength?
You don't want. I mean, it's Titan Strength, Infectious Bloodlust, maybe Evolving Wilds, but I don't.
We don't. There's nothing we want to splash.
I don't think you ever want to splash in this one. I mean, the best card is probably Somberwild Alpha.
I think that is the best card in the pack.
But I mean, we're so far from green at this point. I think we just take our lumps and acknowledge that we got a little unlucky with this.
The pack wasn't astoundingly strong anyway.
Second War Oracle.
Enshrouding Mist over Waracle?
I think I kind of want more, because we have a Titan Strength and we have like that kind of...
We've only got 4 creatures, dude.
Exactly, that's why I want either the Waracle...
What's the Warhorn doing in the deck? Is that playable?
It's alright. It's a lot better if you get some...
Token makers.
The Dragon Fodder.
Do
you want this? The 3-drop? This is obviously stronger than this.
I think it's stronger enough.
Yeah? Okay.
Probably. I don't know.
There's a lot of good 3-drops in this colour pair. So, like that is unfortunately not one of them. I like Grasp quite a lot, though.
That's a decent card.
I'm sour not in green-white now.
Pricklebore, Bully. Bully?
Yeah, probably.
There's a Separatist for him. And a Reeve Soul. Ooh.
It's too late.
No, it is too late.
It's too late.
We're in white red.
There we go.
Okay.
Happy about that. I'm underwhelmed with the Swiring Aeronaut, I think.
Are you?
Yeah, I don't love it so much. Like, it's obviously
4 mana, 2/3 flyer.
This is a little better with this, kind of.
Not particularly. It's good with Grasp with the Higher
Because you cast it. 2+.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Griffin, not a lot. Don't love it, but literally no other cards in our color in the pack except for this. So
yeah, okay.
So this has gone poorly.
I don't think that's necessarily true. I think we've got another pack to kind of clean.
We need to get this deck to be good. We need like 2 Dublin Free Blades and a Roses Champion and an Enshrouding Mist. It's gonna be a hell of a pack 3 for this to be a good deck, I think.
There's a decent chance if an Roses Champion is opened, it's ours.
That's true, because we run into this before where red isn't open, white isn't open, but red white is open, yeah. Which is not a great place to be.
I don't think we're getting cut too hard.
No, we got quite a late one of those. It's quite a late grasp. I like that quite a lot. Gonna need to focus pretty hard on creatures.
Yeah, and 2-drops in particular.
Yeah, I
don't want that Infectious Bloodlust. I don't want that Warhorn.
We can play this.
It's not
good. No. It's also awful art.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Terrible flavor text.
Looks like a map. What's the flavor text?
It moves through lava with the force of an erupting volcano.
What?
I don't know. That makes it sound very fast, but it doesn't have haste.
No, force does not necessarily equal speed, Dennis.
Yeah, but how much resistance is lava putting up?
Decent amount. It's rocks.
It's not rocks. Okay, it's rocks in the same way that water is ice. I don't think it's fair calling it rocks.
Yeah, but rocks are pretty heavy, man.
Yes. They're not very... Lava isn't very dense, though.
It's pretty dense.
Well, it's compared to water, but not compared to rocks.
Well, how quickly can you move through water?
Well, I can move not very quickly through water, I suppose.
So how quickly
but I'm not a 6'4" and shit. I don't know. I'm like
maybe you are a 6'4", Dennis.
I'm like a 1'1", maybe.
I don't think that's necessarily true. I think I think you could easily take a traveling philosopher.
Right. Who apparently can fight a bear.
But they kill each other.
I guess. Who apparently can fight 4 little girls. That seems reasonable, actually.
I think you could take 4 little girls.
Oh, boyo.
That's hilarious.
Cards actually, it's very strong, but it's cost 5 mana, you know? Hello, friend.
There we go.
A few too many of these bad boys. I love this card.
Do you?
Yes, it's excellent. It makes hands with 2 lands in them much more keepable. It's a great utility card for tempo. It buys you time if you can't block something. It lets you get in your renown, guys. It's all around real workhorse card.
Okay.
If we just get 7... Oh, 7's too many. If we cut, like, you know, some of these. We cut one of these tactics. And maybe the Warhorn. And we
not a huge fan of the Tic Tacs, I'll be honest with you.
One of them's it's a nice little ace in the hole to have. If we cut that, and then we just get, like, what? 6 more creatures? 7 more creatures? Yeah. I'll be pretty happy. If they're good ones that sit in here.
2-drops...
That's
almost over anything else. Not heavy infantries.
No. What are we hoping for? Kithian?
That would be okay, I suppose.
The Knight would be pretty good too. Knight of the
Free
Forward
Blade.
Order. Dublin Free Blade would be excellent.
Consul's
Lieutenant.
Knight of the White Orchid.
Yep. Consul's Lieutenant I'd love as well.
More fiery impulses would also be fine.
Yeah, that'd be okay. We'll be really hoping for like a foil Jace, but like aside from that.
That would help with the going infinite thing.
That's true. I don't know if we can rightfully include this episode. This is the 2nd episode in a row that would have a glitch in it. That is technically the most lucrative way to play Magic on at the moment, though.
That's just really bad, though, isn't it?
It's scummy, and it's against terms of service.
It's not like we set it up, though.
No, we didn't. We didn't at all. I even sent the video to Worth, and he was like, oh, shit, thanks.
Then we can send him this one as well.
Well, it's the same thing. They said it's very, very difficult to reproduce in-house. I've reproduced it 100% of the times I've let the reserved card run down. So, I'm going to send him my laptop. Apparently it's a well-known thing that's been happening for months.
Really?
It's never happened to us before. It only happened with one card this time. This glitch I can kind of almost understand. Apparently it's like a server lag issue where...
It doesn't know you've reserved the card.
Yeah, but it tells me that it does. That's understandable.
Right.
I can understand how that might be an issue.
Right.
Why pick the second one last time? I don't get. This isn't worth anything, unfortunately.
Pile Driver.
No. This, unfortunately, is quite good.
It's a 5-drop.
It's still very good.
No, it's a strong card.
Then I believe it's what we're picking.
Synergy with, like, Stalwart Haven.
I might get this back.
Possibly.
Synergy with this, and this. Technically.
Yeah, go for it.
I know.
I like Llanowar Empath as well, by the way.
I like that too.
It's funny how better it is than, like, the Sylvan... What's it called? Sylvan Messenger?
Anointer Champions.
Perfect.
Sad, but...
I think it's just Anointer, though.
Hello, my lady. Great with this. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Why?
Because I wanted it in my dad.
Okay.
I hate schmaltzy kind of flavor text, like fantasy flavor text. You know, like this.
The funny ones are better.
Yeah, the snarky ones are better. I know they can't all be snarky because then it kind of dilutes it a little. Yeah. But they don't have to all have flavor text. That's great.
Well, this got out of hand.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You shall know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon
A weapon
thee.
best suited for those with good aim and steady hands.
Okay.
That's alright. Don't be rude, Bellerin. We just want to enjoy the
That's a
view
reference
of
to...
They bully him on the
On the
ring.
mage ring.
Yeah.
And, like, try and throw him off. And he, like, mind controls one of them to save him.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want the Wingmare?
These are such powerhouses.
But we can't have too many 4-drops.
That's the issue. I think I might want the Wingmare here. I think we have to take the curve consideration over the outright more powerful card.
I think that's true. I really like Thunderclap Wyvern, by the way.
Red card. Ended up with very few red cards, actually.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting.
White's better, so...
Yeah.
Don't quote me on context out of that. Don't quote me on that out of context.
R/no context.
Yeah. Hello, my lady. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Send me a kiss by wire.
You're a pro Gearcrafter.
Perfecto.
Get in. Get in my deck.
It's good with the tactics.
Yup.
Good with...
Nothing else. Yeah. No.
Just good on its
It
own.
would have been good with the Warhorn.
But we're not playing the Warhorn.
You can pick up 2 more Dragon Fodders if I took this in.
I don't think I even would.
That's a spicy brew.
I think I'd rather play the second tactics over the first Warhorn.
That's probably fair. I don't think I want to do either of those things though, so... Any 2-drop now. Anything. What's the 2...
Cleric?
Cleric, perfect. That's excellent. Delicious.
That's absolutely perfect.
Get in. Thank you.
2/2 with upside.
Yep.
Bam.
Played a guy that had 6 of these ones. Got like 38 life. Because he literally went cleric, 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 cleric. And I was like, okay, 2 and 4 and 6 and 8. And who do we appreciate Submarines get?
Perfect.
This is okay now. Now I'm pretty happy.
This is happening.
Now this is a good deck. Well, it's not insane, but now it's a good deck.
It's just... It's what Magic Origins is. It's
Right.
just a deck with a curve and some stuff in it.
Perfect. You got Mighty Leap.
If we can replace the heavy infantry, I'd be a happy man.
Mm-hmm. How about it?
How about hey, baby.
Chill out. All right. When it rains, it pours. What do you want?
Knight. Right?
So 2. Oh,
Knight.
these are pretty good, but I think I want the Knight.
I mean, like, the second anointer means, like, very often we have one on turn 1. The Knight... I've played with that card, like, surprisingly, despite the relatively low number of Origins drafts I've done, I've played with the Knight, like, twice in a draft, and I've never once gotten a land off it. Because when you think about it, it's weird. It's a weird situation when you actually get a land off it.
Hey, it's a white 2/2 first strike.
Yeah, that's fine, but is it better than Anointer? I think probably. I think
so,
probably better than Anointer.
Why weren't they in separate packs?
That would have been nice.
You know, why do we have to get a friggin' this thing, which is such a nombo with these things?
Yeah.
I don't like this card.
You don't like it?
Well, I mean, it's fine. It's a 3-mana 2/1 flyer, but I mean, it is the favored mount of military commanders, as well as I know with a flair for the dramatic. But I don't know how much of it. You didn't get what I was doing for a second, there, did you?
That took me just a little
You
too
were like,
long.
what the fuck is he talking?
What do we got?
Second Mist, probably better than our Mighty Leap. Although I kind of like having one of each.
I don't think we want to cut creatures.
No, I'll put it.
I think it probably is better than the Mighty Leap, to be honest.
I do like the evasive nature of Mighty Leap, though. There are times when you just Mighty Leap a War Oracle and win the game with it.
Hit for, what, 5, make a 4/4?
Hit for 5, gain 5, make a 4/4.
Yeah, that's a strong
There are
play.
times when,
I feel like Enshrouding Mist will serve a similar job a lot of the time, and it'll actually get card advantage, where Mighty Leap has a hard time actually getting card. Well, it doesn't have a hard time getting card advantage.
it has the same amount of time getting card advantage as this does, I think.
I think Enshrouding Mist leads to more blowouts.
I don't know why.
I don't know.
There's no burn spell that'll kill a guy that this would save that Mighty Leap wouldn't save. Really, there's very few combat situations that this would save that Mighty Leap.
I mean,
you need like
a Mighty Leap versus another combat trick is worse than an Enshrouding Mist versus another combat trick.
Only in certain situations. If we have a 3/3, they have a 4/4, we Mighty Leap, they missed, they win.
Yeah.
But Mighty Leap is additional utility if you have opponents
If you can, like, jump
on
and
6
catch
and
it,
just kill them.
Yeah.
I think I like having one of each a little more. Considering they both serve very similar roles a lot of the time.
Right.
And in those cases, Mist is better purely because it costs 1 and not 2.
Yeah.
But I like having one of each. Now listen, do we just want 2 Mists and a second Mist instead of this? Because
that's probably better. Yeah,
almost
I'll buy
identical.
that. I'll buy that.
This also has the, you Titan Strength, the thing they didn't block.
Bam. Bolt you.
bullshit. But I mean, this is still
Yeah,
ping you. You know, it's only how different is that?
I mean,
really? 10-7 probably. I'm going to say 11-6 or something.
13-4. 13-4. I think that's a little excessive. I think 11-6 is probably where we want to be, considering we have double white on too.
We have an Alchemist Wild as well.
Mm-hmm.
We do have three red, 2 drops. That I want to cast this kind of early.
So you want 10-7?
I don't know. We have double white here, double white here, double white, double white, double white. So I really do need those 2 planes.
Yeah, I think 11-6 is where we want to be.
Okay. And just acknowledge that. I mean, 6 is not nothing.
6 is a fifth of your deck.
Yeah.
No, it's not. That would be if it was a 30 card deck.
Yeah.
Do maths better, Oisin. It's just slightly more than a seventh of your deck.
Mm-hmm. So we draw 7 cards, so we're pretty much guaranteed to get 1 in.
Yeah, 1 mountain in the 7. Yeah, that's how it's 100%, right? Yeah. 7 cards, 1 in 7. 7 times 1 in 7 is 1, so that's 100%, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Join us next.
Ship it.
Join us in round 1 for more
math.